Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys. If you have a BMW guys 5 Series, I'm talking about generation E60 E61, and you need to replace fuel injectors, make sure guys you stay until the end. We'll share super helpful information, and we'll share information that can save you thousands of dollars guys from doing stupid mistakes. So make sure you stay until the end. Now before we start, let me tell you guys one thing. All the tools, parts that we use, we'll share in the description of the video below, the link, and you can see where we get all that from. Why we do that? For your convenience guys. In addition, we make at least 200 free repair videos on every single car we get at the shop, and we do that because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. We do that guys, okay, just for your convenience. So if you need something, you can find the information, find out how to do it. So specifically, this is a 6-cylinder gasoline engine. So if you have a 5 Series with a 6-cylinder gasoline engine, or it may even be helpful on a 4-cylinder engine, we'll explain how to remove fuel injectors, replace them, and how to remove fuel rail, because it takes quite a bit of time guys, and you have to follow certain procedures. But before we start, let me tell you one thing. Check this channel out, Auto Repair guys. This is our main channel, and we have helped more than 75 million people. We have information that can save you thousands of dollars on car repairs guys. So subscribe, we are constantly adding new information as well. So let's go ahead and remove the engine cover. You may have different designs, so you have to remove your upper engine cover. Some of them are just the one that you push down, some you have screws on the front. Guys, this is your fuel rail right here. This is fuel rail. Fuel injectors are right underneath it. Fuel line over here. Now, you will guys always have some chance to catch yourself on fire, so have fire extinguisher on the side. You will need to disconnect the car battery so you don't have open spark flame, okay, to have current in your electric wires guys. And also you want to disconnect the car battery because the BMW pump self-activates itself even without the ignition being on. It can detect low fuel pressure and it can activate, or when you open your door that can happen as well. So now another thing guys, it really matters which battery terminal you disconnect first on these modern cars. Why? Because if you disconnect and reconnect the wrong battery terminal first guys, what can happen, you can cause damage to the electrical system and the computers, and we've done that in the past, cost us $2,000. So I'll put a link to a video that explains actually the correct way to disconnect and reconnect car battery. So please guys, please check it out for your safety. Always have fire extinguisher, gloves, eye protection, and always be prepared to catch on fire. Make sure you work on cold engine, because hot engine, when you leak gasoline, you can catch yourself on fire. This is the fuel line. We need to press it in and disconnect it, pushing that blue connector inside, and then start removing the fuel line. If you want to see a detailed video how to remove the fuel line, and if that thing is missing, we have the video on the channel and it explains all that, so definitely guys check it out. Next, we need to pull the oxygen sensor wires from that holder on top, which is pretty simple. Just pull them to the side. Okay, this is great. Now guys, what else we need to do? Right here we have 4 bolts that we need to remove with 10mm socket. 1, 2, check it out. Okay, 2, then we have 3, okay, those are towards the back, and 4 bolts holding the fuel rail to the cylinder head. So we're getting this loose now. Now make sure that you don't drop them when you start removing them, because it's actually super simple to drop these bolts in the engine, in the intake manifold, under the intake manifold. So when you start getting it loose, try to catch them. You can even, in some cases, when you get them loose, you can use even needle pliers, okay, to grab them and pull them out if you need to. Okay, let me show you what the bolt looks like. I'm trying to focus. Perfect, this is it. That's the bolt. Now number 2 on this side. So perfect so far guys. The whole thing, if you know what you're doing, it will take you about 10 minutes to take apart, 10 minutes to put together. If you don't know, it will be a little bit longer. Watch the video, make sure you get the idea before you start on it, and always have a fire extinguisher on the place, okay, on the side as well, and have somebody else with you guys to help you if something happens. Yeah, okay, and this is bolt number 4 now. Check it out. We're under 5 minutes and we're almost there guys, almost there. So What else we need to do? Grab that fuel rail, it will be stuck because you have O-rings on every fuel injector. Just pull it out, okay, like that. Now you cannot pull it because you have the wiring harness. So let me come on this side now. Okay, I'll come on this side. You need to cover the holes right here for the fuel injectors, because if you drop something, what will happen actually, guys, it will go in the valves. You will destroy your engine, even if it's a bolt or something. So don't drop anything in the hose. What if you do, you have to remove the intake manifold and get it out, and you just hope it didn't fall in the cylinder if you have an open valve. Now we need to disconnect the wiring harness. You have these springs, guys, okay, right there. You have these springs, so we need to go ahead, okay, and pry that spring out. Okay, I'm trying to focus here on both sides. Let's see, or through this side maybe. Yeah, we'll just remove the whole thing. I think you can just lift one side up a little bit, but we're going to pull the whole spring up. Okay, I'll recommend to remove them, guys, because you can lose them easily. Okay, and then you have to buy replacement ones, so remove them. We'll do the second one, so we have 6 of those for each fuel injector if you have a 6-cylinder engine. Now we'll go ahead and remove the other, okay, the other 4. Okay, this is the second one, check it out, and we'll continue, guys, after that. So we're going to go ahead, grab the wiring harness. Now practically after all the springs are removed, you can pull it out. Now your fuel rail will have fuel, so you'll be leaking some fuel out, guys, be prepared. Okay, perfect. We come out, and this is the fuel rail with all the fuel injectors. Now we'll go ahead and explain, guys, how to remove fuel injector. You will leak fuel out, but if you need to pull fuel injector, get that spring, slide it back, come out. You see how it goes in this canal? Later you need to make sure you go in that canal when you install the injector. Okay, and grab it, just move it, wiggle it a little bit. Eventually, okay, you have an O-ring and it will come out. This is the O-ring right here, one on top, one on the bottom. Later when you install them, I'll recommend, especially if you have new injectors, to apply just a little bit of oil on the O-ring. Otherwise you may have a really hard time installing it, guys. So I'll recommend, okay, those injectors are the original ones. We'll have a video how to test them as well, but I'll recommend to get good quality fuel injectors. I'll put the link in the description of the video below, guys, if you need to buy some. If you have any questions, anything else that bothers you, let us know, guys, and we'll try to make a video once we have the time to do that. So hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.